So picking up where we left off in the last video, you are doing an entry for this particular horse. This one is HF Cipher. You'll have the horse's information here, the owner's information, and then the trainer information, and then you will hit the pink button that says Go to Riders. It will bring you to this page. You will select Add a Rider. You can either search the rider name if you have them located in your memberships. If you don't, you can type in the rider AHA number or their USEF number, and then that will add them to your membership. I do want to make a note that if you do not have a USEF number, you can type in SP, which will give you a show pass. And that's just a pass for this particular show. So it kind of gives you a temporary USEF number to use for this show. You will be inquiring fees to use that USEF number. So please keep that in mind. And then if you are a walk, trot, or lead line rider, you can just type in EX. Again, that information is shown underneath. In this situation, I have the rider in my membership, so I'm going to type in their name, choose the relationship to the owner, again, typing in their USDF number if they have that as well. And then right here is where you can search the class name or the class number. So I'm going to type in class number 1. And as you can see, it pulls up English Pleasure. I'm going to select it. Once it is selected, it will turn to pink. You can see that it is entered under your entered classes, and it is $35. You can then also search by the name of the class. So in this case, I typed in Hunt, and it is class number 2 that I'm going to select. And you can see that both of those are now in pink. So once this information looks correct and you have the classes that you would want to enter in the pink, you're going to scroll down and select Save Rider. As you can see, you now have Texie Lowry entered in 2 classes. If this is incorrect, you can just select the rider and go in and add either another class, or you can go in and delete the class. Again, keeping in mind that if you make any changes, you need to save the rider. You can add an additional rider if there is another rider for this particular horse. Again, typing in their name, their USDF number if they have any, and then their relationship to the owner, and then the class that you would like to enter them in. Again, keeping in mind that once it is in pink, that is the class that you have selected, and please save the rider. So as you can see, for this horse, we have 2 riders. Again, if this is incorrect and you need to delete a rider, go ahead and select the rider and scroll down to the bottom and hit Delete Rider, and then it will remove it from the riders list. Once this is correct, you will go ahead and hit the pink button that says Go to Fees. As you can see here, you will need to select how many stalls you want. You can select 1, 2, as many as you need. And then these are the fees that are fixed, that are required by the show. So again, these are those base fees that the show requires. And then once you scroll down, you can choose or add a card. Again, if you have a card saved in your payments, that card will pop up right here. If you do not, you can type in the card number here and go ahead and type the name on the card. This name does not have to match the card, so just keep that in mind. This is just for you to determine whose card it is. So you can type in whatever name or title you want to give it, and then type in the email that you would like to use. Again, keeping in mind that this needs to be the owner's email because they will get a notification or an invoice showing the fees that they have been charged. So once all this information is correct, you will go ahead and hit Save. Once you hit Save, as you can see, that card that I just added pops up under the farm. So I will select that card and hit Save. And then in the next video, I will be walking you through the waivers that come up. So please tune into that video.